Hello friends, today we will discuss about one of the most important aspects which almost everyone wants to know. Yes, you've got this right. Today we will discuss about wealth in palmistry. Now, before getting into today's topic, first let me tell you that there are various other aspects as well through which wealth or riches can be analyzed. But the most important is the money triangle. Now, if you can see this diagram, this triangle is known as the money triangle. See this triangle, right? Now analyze this triangle properly. It is formed with the help of fate line. This side is formed with the help of fate line. This is the fate line. The upper side is formed with the help of brain line. This is the brain line. It's going this way. And this side is formed with the help of mercury line. This is the mercury line. Just see this one. Yeah. Now, in my previous videos, I've already discussed about fate line and the brain line. So, just in case if you haven't watched that video, then please refer them for better understanding. Now, coming to this mercury line, I haven't discussed mercury line as yet because it is not one of the primary lines, but you can find this line on palm of businessmen. Generally, businessmen have this line on their palm. Now, what does this mercury line indicates? Those individuals who have this mercury line on their palm, these individuals have very good interpersonal skills. They have great communication skills. They are very analytical and very adaptive to the situations. They know how to deal with people. They can be very good conversationists as well. So all these customer dealing qualities, interacting qualities is governed with this mercury line, right? As we all know what are the qualities of mercury, so obviously the mercury line will also indicate those qualities. Now, if all the three sides of this triangle is very well formed, very properly formed and very cleanly formed, then those individuals who have such formation will have very good amount of wealth or money in their life, which means that even if the person has high expenses, still he will never be short of money. So this is the biggest advantage with this triangle. Now, the bigger the triangle, more will be the money. Now, let us suppose if this fate line is not very strong, right? Suppose if this line is bit thinner or a bit faint, right? Then in that case, the other two lines have to compensate for this lag in fate, which means that if suppose any individual who has this triangle on his palm, but the fate line is not very strong, very thick, right? Then in that case, though the person will gain money because the triangle is there, but the fate is not very strong. In that case, he need to have a very good planning, or he need to be very well educated. He need to have good knowledge related to the venture for which he is going in order to earn money. And obviously he needs to have good mercurian skills as well, good interpersonal skills, good interactive skills, all these mercurian qualities he should have both in a bit higher proportion as in normal case, right? In order to compensate for this lag in fate. Similarly, if the brain line, I mean this part, is not very properly or very clearly formed, then in that case this, I mean the mercury line and the fate line should be good, right? Which means that person should have a very good mercurian skills, very good interpersonal skills, and obviously he needs to have a good backing of fate as well. You must have seen there are various businessmen who are not very highly educated, very well educated, but still they make very good money in his life, right? In their lives. So This you can analyze with this diagram. Now suppose if the Mercury line is not very good, very strong, and the other two lines are good, then in that case there would be lack of interactive skills. There would be, I mean, some lack of interpersonal skills in the individual, but then that person needs to have a very good planning or education, and obviously the fate needs also be very strong. Then only he can gain good amount of wealth. So this is how you can interpret this money triangle. Now another very important aspects which I would like to share relate to this money triangle. Let's suppose if there's any gap in the triangle. Let's suppose over here there's a slight gap in the triangle, there's a slight break in the line. In this case, although the triangle is there, so the person would have good amount of wealth or money, but there would be an outflow of the same as well, which means the expenses would also be there. So this is how you can interpret the money triangle, right? In case if you want me to make any specific video on any topic related to astrology or palmistry, please do write to me and I will try to make the video as soon as possible for you. Until next time, this is your friend Prashasth signing off. Thank you.